Hello. We are back here with another video. Today we're going to be showcasing a team by Ernesto Verdugo. He ended up getting top 32 at NASE with this cool Scarf Kyogre and Cali Ice team. I saw it online and I was like, oh, this looks pretty cool. I would love to feature it because we haven't actually featured a Kyogre Cali Ice team, and all the other ones that were like pretty cool haven't been like showcased. So I thought it was really sick someone decided to release their pace, especially because we're in the season like right before Worlds, so people are kind of like hesitant to release some of their stuff, right? But the team is like pretty cool looking. It does have Clear Smog Amoonguss, which is a little bit unique, but I'll kind of break down each individual mon. So I'm gonna actually hide my webcam for a second, or my camera. So we have a Clear Amulet, Terra Fairy, Glacial Lance, High Horsepower, Cali Ice. So a little bit different than the normal Lychee set you see seeing the most around. Although I have been noticing Clear Amulet picking up a bit more again. So that's not like super shocking. A Safety Goggles, Will-O-Wisp, Incineroar. That's always really nice utility. Terra Bug gives you great plays into Zamazenta. You have a Rillaboom here with Terra Fire. Obviously just, you know, you get some defensive plays with the Rillaboom. You also are able to go for those big, you know, fake out Grassy Glide. Wood Hammers U-turns, right, which is pretty nice. And then also too, with Amoonguss, with the Clear Smog, you could probably cheese some Dondozas or like setup mons that aren't expecting it. And then, you know, Scarf Kyogre is a really good breaker, and then Life Orb Bolt is definitely a good breaker. But without further ado, let's get into it. So we are starting it from Great Ball, I think, because, you know, obviously we're starting out a new season. Finished at 147. I wanted to play for top 30, but then honestly, like, oh, that could be bad. Honestly, like, I had the choice between like sitting down grinding for top 30 or like going out for lunch with a friend. I was like, or going out for dinner with a friend. I was like, actually, you guys might know him, Tim Edwards, actually. UIC runner-up from last year, and he top cut NASC this year. But anyways, we live like closer to each other, so I was just like, yo, like, want to get some food? And he was like, yep. So did that instead of playing, but that was okay because, to be honest, shout out to Tim, by the way. I know he's been tuning into some of the videos. So Tim, if you're watching this, thanks, buddy. But yeah, we're just gonna wait for a match now. I'm also gonna try and actually play through this game a little bit more so we can get some other music, because I noticed like some of the other comments being like, guy, like, Joe, music, like, why is it always the same? And it's because this is the best theme I have right now, and I don't have, like, honestly, like, I'd probably be listening to the Ruin theme a lot because I think it's pretty cool. I also have the DLC on this Switch, so I should like definitely just play through it because I'd have like hella music, which would be pretty sick. Okay, rank 9, Cinder, Kelly, Shadow, Zom stuff. I'm gonna go with the Scarf Kyogre and Amoonguss lead early because you could just go for like a Spore immediately. I do think I want to take Incineroar and Cali Ice in the back here. My only concern would be like they lead with Cali, Shadow, Zama, but I guess I can just Hydro Pump, so it's not like the worst play ever. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna go with this. This is a bit aggressive. We can go for a Spore as well, which I think is a big deal. But you still have to be careful. We can also Clear Smog Cali as well, which is definitely worth you know, thinking about. Okay, so it's Cali and Incin. I definitely just want a Water Spout here. They also might not expect us to move first. I could definitely see that being a possible here. I think I just want to Spore. I'm going to check the investment on the Spadef because that's actually pretty important. Oh, it's really Spadef heavy. Oh, perfect. That means we should be able to live Psychic. So I'm going to go for a Spore here. We do love Spadef heavy Amoongusses. It's really nice for being able to live like special hits. It means you have to like fear Psychic at all, which is pretty cool. They're probably going to Astral if they're doing this. Oh my god, that's a greedy, nasty plot. We have Clear Smog too, which is actually really funny. Okay, so go to bed. That's nice. Okay, now we Water Spout here, and we go for Clear Smog to take away their boost, just in case they survive. And then that should put us in a good position versus the back. Because now Water Spout pressure is pretty significant here. I think another thing too is like with the Scarf Ogre, it's really nice because like Cali Shadows can't just like freely sit in front of you, right? That's like pretty nice. Rilla? Yeah, it's Rilla. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, if I had just puffed it, I probably would have knocked it out, so maybe I should have done that instead, but it was cooler to flex the clear smog, I guess. Honestly, I kind of want to just water spout here. Because any kind of damage on water spout will probably pick up this Calyrex anyways. I could also switch to Incineroar here and just puff. I kind of want to just maybe puff then. Yeah, I'm gonna do that actually. I think that's a bit better because Kyogre's likely to kind of receive damage here. You could just switch in, take any hit from either slot, and then we could just do a bunch of damage. Or just knock out the Cali, I should say. Okay, they protect. That's like fine, honestly. I don't hate this turn regardless. Hammer comes out into Ogre, perfectly fine. Or well, into the Ogre slot, I should say. Now I can protect Amoonguss and knock off, and it's kind of hard for them to stop that. I definitely want to do that, I think. I'm wondering if... Do I knock here? I'm gonna knock here and Spore into Rilla, because even if they Psychic me, it's fine. I'm fine taking that trade, and I don't want them to U-turn and bring back in the Calyrex on the Rilla slot. Okay, they're dark, so they're probably Terra Psychicking, I guess. Maybe Astral, if they want to get some damage. Okay. Okay, we live. Okay, they just doubled it. That's fine. They're basically saying, I want to guarantee get rid of your Amoonguss. And we live. So that's good at least, because now both attacks went into it. Knockoff is just going to go into this Calyrex. Should be able to knock it out. Like, I mean, Instant's decently strong. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't hate this, like, first couple turns, right? Like, we're in a pretty decent position here. We've been able to get some, like, good damage down. Calyrex going down and using up its Terra here is huge. I don't want to bring back in Kyogre at the moment. I think Kyogre is probably like one of the last Pokemon I'd like to bring in. The only thing is Zamazenta could be a little awkward here, so we got to be careful. I kind of want to Will-O-Wisp Rilla and protect. Because it covers for U-turn into Zama, and I guess the only way it doesn't cover is if they Terra Fire attack. But do you really want to leave Rilla in front of this board? I don't think so. This also lets us scout if they have Will-O-Wisp on their Instant. And if they fake out our Instant and U-turn it, that's probably the worst possible play. But then at the least we can play around it after. Although that would be kind of scary. But we would just Terra a bug on our Instant, probably. Okay, if this is Zama, it's about to be really good for us. This makes me think that they went for Will-O-Wisp into our Cali Ice. Offhand. Okay, that is Zama. Will-O-Wisp going into this all but guarantees our game. A knockoff into our Cali Ice. Okay, nice. So now we're in a really good spot. We have a burn on Zama. We have high horsepower pressure as well. I kind of want to... Do I Terra Bug here or do I care? Because having access to Terra Water Spout could also be really good. I think I just want to Parting Shot into you and high horsepower into you. Because either I get the significant damage into the Ensign, which is good, or they knock me off, they body press me, they do a bunch of chip, Kyogre comes in, and then I have Hydro Pump pressure. Okay. Okay. Because now I'm scaring them with the Lance, potentially. But I think Terra Bug Instant can win this endgame. The only thing you have to be careful with is, like, Zama stalling out our Instant. So we have to preserve Ogre properly, I think. We can't Trick Room here. It's not safe. Okay. Oh, they're Rocky. That's not super great. if we pump and switch to Incin for Kali Ice, how does that pan out? Because I think if we let Kali Ice die, we're in a bad spot. If we Hydro Pump here to get Chip, the Rilla's not... They don't have Terra available as well. I almost messed that up. I could also Water Spout here to force them to Wide Guard and switch to Incineroar, so that if they don't Wide Guard, then it's perfectly fine. But where do we go from here is the question. I think it's fine. I want a Water Spout because it covers for them going for Body Press. Because if we let them get a free Body Press off here, we just lose the game. Okay, they Wide Guard. That's fine because Press didn't come out. They're probably going to Parting Shot into our instant slot. Let me think about how the sequence of turn goes. If I pumped Instant, I think it might have been better, to be honest. Oh, I might have thrown, actually. I think that might have been better. Let me think. What's the sequence of events here? They bring in Rilla. I switch in Kali Ice. I can lose if they double me. I can Wisp into Rilla, Water Spout anyways. And that wouldn't even be the worst play ever, because if I get the full power Water Spout off, I'm in a great spot. I wish I had lead seed on this Kali Ice right now. Okay. If I Water Spout you, and I Will-O-Wisp into you, and then I save Terra Fairy, can I win? I'm gonna do it. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Okay. They might hammer me. Like, I could have switched back, but I don't think it would have actually... I think I need them to take the hammer chip, basically. It's gonna be a very dicey game. I actually think I probably lose. Because they're Rocky Helmet. Okay, so they get burned here. What does the next turn look like for us? If we knock off Helmet and we read them to go into Instant here, can we win? Okay, because Instant's faster than our Kali Ice. So if we Terra Fairy our Kali Ice here, right, can we win? That's the question. If we can win, we should. Do we Trick Room? Do we go for Terra Fairy Trick Room here and just go for knockoff to get in the favorable scenario and also knock off the Helmet? I think we do that. If they would hammer us, they would hammer us. I think I threw this game. I don't think this is a team problem. I think this is just a me problem, unfortunately. Oh man, why did I lock in spot? Because I was thinking you force them to Wide Guard, but the outcome isn't good, so I should just pumped. For sure, I definitely overthought it. Did they U-turn us? No, they hammered it. Okay, we lose. If I protected on that and knocked off into the Rilla, I think I actually can win. But they just went for hammer. Maybe I should just do it. Am I always supposed to do that? What do you think? I don't think I would have won, because, like, what? I knock off here? That doesn't win me the game. Even with the recovery, I don't think I live. If I go for a, yeah, no, I don't think that won me the game either way, unfortunately. Yeah, I definitely overthought it. If I just pump there and isolate the Rilla early, I can just then get into an end game where, I also let the Kali Ice take unnecessary damage. When I got, press and I got knocked off, that was also a really bad play, because what I'm supposed to do there is I'm supposed to Terra Fairy, so I take less, and go for the HHP. It lets me get consistent ship damage. I know I'm not probably going to throw Terra on anything else, right? And it puts me in a much, much better spot. But allowing myself to take all that damage on the Kali Ice, like, kind of ruined my game because I fell behind too quickly on the damage trade, right? So, Starting out the season right with the first loss. Let's go. Okay, so we're against another Kali Shadow Zama. So this time we'll do it the right way. Now that we know we guaranteed live the attack, that's pretty useful. It's another Clef as well. So second Clef we've seen. I'm surprised it hasn't been Smeargle, because Smeargle is what I'd expect to play more. Alright. We're taking their time. Yeah, I definitely got in my head. I also think maybe not letting Amoonguss go down was the play. I think I maybe could have been better about conserving my Amoonguss. Although, I don't know if I had potential better switches, right? Like, knockoff guaranteed I got a fair trade. But if I preserved Amoonguss there and sacked Kyogre even, it would have been fine, I think. Okay, this is perfectly fine. I'm actually very okay with this lead. I think I'm supposed to click Terra Water Spout and Spore into Kali and then do it again. Terra Water, Water Spout. Do I Spore or do I regular Spout? Or do I Puff? Could also Puff myself. It's also a very good potential play. I don't think that covers for too much. Did they take Rillaboom? I'm assuming they took Rillaboom versus the Kyogre team, right? Okay, they didn't switch, which makes me think they're probably Terra Grass Clefairy. And if they're not Terra Grass Clefairy, then they just let us Water Spout them, which is perfectly fine. Okay, so we got redirected regardless. I wonder if Puff will just give just enough damage to knock out the Calyrex. Okay, it's Sash. Sash on Kali. So Clef just lives. How bad is this turn for us? If I Spored, it would have been better. For sure. Because then I guarantee that I'm in a good position. They can't protect the Clef. But I guess you end up in a very similar board state. I know for sure I live Astral. They're going to bring out Hands here. I think that I just double attack here and force them to respect the target, to be honest. So I'm just going to do that. Do they Psychic? If they Psychic, then, well, whatever. No, they Astral. Okay, so we live this for sure. Yep. So we Puff, kill their Rex, which is good. I think that's a very fair trade for us. We're going to bring in Instant here, so we have Fake Out Pressure on the Zama, and we can switch to Kali Ice, and then we can switch back to Mungus Protect Kali Ice, I think, is what we want to do. So that way our Kali Ice is healthy. We've got enough Intimidate from the Zama. We want to get a burn somewhere or a Spore on Zama. That's like the big thing here. But yeah, we're going to bring in Instant. You can also Rage Powder Wisp. That's also a very valid option. My only fear would be they have Terra Grass, and then they just Body Press past our Mungus and we lose. So we don't really want to do that. I could also just Fake Out Spore Iron Hands, but if they have Heavy Slam, then I would just get cheesed by that, so I'd rather just do this. Oh my god, imagine their Terra Ghost. That would be bad, bro. That one would be bad. That would actually maybe lose us the game on the spot. I don't know why I put that into the world. Okay. Okay, Ice Rider comes in. Okay, they protect it. Okay, so reasonable turn. Switch Trick Room or switch Protect is the question. That's fine. Okay. If I Wisp in Trick Room, I also could win, because if they go for Press into me, then that means they get burned and they probably lose anyways. So I kind of want to do that. Is this a bad play? That's a bad play, because I can potentially lose doing that. Okay, I'm gonna go for Trick Room here, because I can then puff myself after if I need to. And I can live a Press plus whatever. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, that was a little scary. Oh, I could have just whisked there and I would have insta-won, but now I'm actually in a okay spot, for sure. Let me double check the Amoonguss is trained correctly, because if I lose, because it's like... Okay, it is 31. Okay, perfect. So I'm always fine. Spore this first. Protect. Now I Scout Terra, yeah, because that's important too. That's water, okay, that's fine. Now the question is, do I Spore switch? Oh, okay, never mind. I just got it completely right. I got the turn fully right. Well, not fully right, but like mostly right. And now I Spore Zama. And I switch. Because I can't afford... Or do I Rage Powder? Oh, I could Rage Powder. Rage Powder switch to instant actually sounds kind of good. Because then I can Wisp. But then how do I win that? I don't think I win that, actually. Spore you, switch to Ensign, Parting Shot side puff, or hard switch side puff. I think it's hard switch side puff. I need to kill this hands. Like, the hands is something I have to get through, for sure. They double protected. Okay, that's even better, because now I can just Wisp and Rage Powder. It's actually very ideal for the situation. Hand stays asleep. That's best case scenario. Perfect. Rage Powder. Will-O-Wisp. Connect the Wisp right now is perfect. They do have Slam. Okay, I connect. That's super big. Now I think I switch back to Kali Ice inside Puff. So like my ice is healthy enough. Oh, what? Something tells me they weren't happy about that. I'm assuming they left. Otherwise, disconnect would be really unfortunate. Yeah, they just disconnected. They were probably not happy about that. I mean, what I would do is you just switch to Kali Ice side Puff, and then it's kind of game locked, right? I hope I get the points for that. Otherwise, that'd be really silly. Oh my goodness, what is this? We're playing a lot of matchups with wide guards, so like it's actually really hard to use the Ogre properly. I'm gonna do this time. I think I need this. I think I need Amoonguss again, to be honest. Like, I want to take Raging Bolt to one of these matchups, but like there's a Tinglu, there's a Mimikyu, there's an Alcremie, there's a Kali Ice, right? Like, it's just so many pieces that are like difficult. Okay, Water Spout is really good here, turn one. I kind of want to just water spout immediately. Are they... What's their item? Are they clam? I'm assuming clam, if you're running all creamy. Yeah. Okay. I'm definitely going to Terra water spout and go for a Will-O-Wisp, I think. Yeah, Terra water spout. Will-O-Wisp. The nice thing about the Scarf Ogre is you can just spam Water Spout really early in a lot of these matchups, which is kind of cool. But the question is... Okay, so Water Spout's out on the Alcremie. Are they just letting it die? Or are they decorating through Protect and assuming they're going to live? Okay, I think they assumed they were going to live and decorate through Protect. It just didn't work out that way. Water Spout Wisp is a good play. Water Spout... it depends what comes in. I think I always Water Spout if they bring in Zama. Because I have to force them to Wide Guard here. Yes, I have to force them to Wide Guard. I have to force them to Wide Guard and go for Wisp, basically. Because if I get the Water Spout off, phenomenal, right? Like, that's still really good damage on either. And then if they Wide Guard, then I get a Wisp down, unless they're Terrifier. If they're Terrifier, then we need to figure it out. Okay, they're Terrifier. I don't know why I willed that into existence. What do I do here? That's like worst case scenario. I could have knocked them, but... or with Zama actually might have been a better play. Okay. TR, okay, so it's not the worst outcome. I can't switch into Amoonguss because Amoonguss will die. I want a Water Spout here just to force them to Wide Guard, and if they don't, it's okay. And then Will-O-Wisp into Zama, so I cut back on Zama's damage. Because Kalias could also protect here, and they could just body press with Zama, and this covers for that play. And if they just Wide Guard, it's fine, it's still a neutral turn. Okay. Oh, we actually ate that very well. I think it's switch to Kali Ice now and just go for a Water Spout again to force him to do whatever. We just can't allow Instant to go down right now. We need Instant alive. That's the main thing. Because you basically just need to force the Zamazenta slot to do nothing, right? Like, of course, if they double attack the Kyogre, they're going to weaken our damage substantially to where it won't be that much, but we'll still be able to high horsepower the Kali Ice after, probably, and knock it out. If they just go for high horsepower Wide Guard again, we're safe. Yep. Okay, that's like actually no damage. Water Spout high horsepower Zama seems the most correct. I guess you don't really want to leave Kalias for too long either. And Zama's already getting chipped down slowly. And their clear amulet confirm. Actually, I'm just gonna Water Spout high horsepower there, Kali. You just force them into the same play every single time, basically. They didn't Wide Guard. So I think they're just going for kill or big damage. Okay, well, this is going to be a juicy spout still. Because it's still, like, Terra Water boosted rain into Kali Ice. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Okay, high horsepower pressure is a very real thing now. You can switch here to Instant, I think. Actually, do we even need to switch Instant? Okay, so let's say they have Bolt back, right? Which Pokemon? We want a Amoonguss, obviously. I guess, like, Kyogre isn't... Kyogre's kind of outlived its usefulness. I guess if they had Garganical, I could lose, so I'm actually going to play around Garg in the back. Or not Garganical. What am I saying Garganical? Tinglu. I don't know why I said Gargantuar. Why did I say Gargantuar? Bro just invented a 7th member. I'm gonna HHP you. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I could have switched to Mungus here for sure, but I didn't want to risk it. Coaching, huh? That is a play you can make. Wait, coaching? Wide guard? I guess they just don't run protect. Maybe. Fake out and high horsepower you. Like, they could coaching again, but Arcalius wouldn't die to that, so I'm not the most concerned. Okay. No coaching for you. Okay. I could have also gone for Lance here to guarantee I connected, but still my favor. So they do have coaching. So we have to be careful that whatever comes in doesn't get too many coaching boosts, but I'm not the most concerned for what it's worth. Yeah, bring in a Mungus here just to cover. It's a safer mon to bring in. Okay, it is Raging Bolt. I want to Lance and Spore here because you force them to into a really awkward turn. Spore, Lance. Basically, they either eat 1,000,000 damage or yeah, they're gonna double the Calias. We should live. Think. Oh, okay, they drink out. We live this. We were calm. Oh my god, we ate that like it was nothing. Okay, well that just ends the game on the spot. Oh boy. Oh boy. Got a lot of disconnects down here. Alright. That wasn't the worst game ever. I felt like maybe one turn. Actually, I felt like my plays were pretty reasonable here. Oh my god, did we not get the last... Oh my god, we didn't get the last game, bro. We didn't get the last game we were about to win. So either a DC glitched, which is like lame as hell. Or they did something else, I don't know. Or the server decided it was their day to get built. A Mungus Bolt offhand struck me as the safest lead here. If we keep... I think Rillaboom is correct here, because you can use it defensively in this matchup. Like, offhand, it's between Kyogre or Calias. If they're Terragrass Zama, we get hard walled when we're Calias here, which kind of makes me want to take the Kyogre. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lean into having just like 4 water resist, so their opposing ogre can't do that much. Well, it's still gonna do a lot of damage because it's a Kyogre, but like we can play around it. Maybe it should have been Incin to deal with the Zama, but we're gonna just play around it. Oh wait, if they Terragrass Zama, we can clear Smog it with the Mungus and take away their defense boost, which is pretty funny. Okay. T-Bolt Spore offhand seems pretty reasonable. Their switch is super behind, so it's gonna take forever. Yep. Okay. Spore here and T-Bolt is like our most neutral possible play. We can also clap the Thorn, making a call. We could also side puff ourselves. I think side puff is probably the most neutral of the turns. Because you cover for Terra Grass Water Spout, and Tailwind Terra Grass Water Spout, right? So. Okay. Well, that's fine. They're probably goggles on the giraffe if they're doing this. Which means they probably don't have a, Wait, that's a little scary then, because that means that potentially they could have Terra Water Spout and just destroy us. Because our bolt's not particularly bulky. We are full health now, though, off of this turn. Which is cool, I guess. Oh, it's definitely Terra Water. But if that's the play they're gonna make, like, do we have a better play than just sit here and Spore and we're forced to take it? I feel like that is the correct play. Spore Protect or Spore Attack? I kind of want to Spore... Well, okay, let's think about what Zama looks like in the back. If they Terra Water here, Zama is beatable with our Kyogre. But what if they don't? They are Terra Water. They're absolutely Terra Water here. Or are they Psychic and Water Spout? And Terra Grass. No, they're Terra Water. That's kind of what I thought. I don't know if Amoonguss lives this. I know we're calm, but like... Terra Water Helping Hand Spout in rain? Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. It's pretty strong. Like, we resist, at least, right? Which helps. We probably live. I don't know. It's Specs. Specs, rain boosted, cut in half, Terra Water, I don't know. Oh my god. I mean, you can't say I didn't know it was coming. I definitely knew it was coming. Okay, if we bring in Rilla, then Hammer forces the KO. If we switch out our Raging Bolt, can we win the game? Yes. Because... Tailwind should expire this next... Wait, does it expire next turn? Oh, they have 2 turns left. Double Protect, Woodhammer, kill, bring in Kyogre. Does that win? I think it can win. Absolutely. The thing is, I need a Double Protect, I think. I always go for Double Protect and Woodhammer. Yeah, because, like, Bolt's going to go down here, unfortunately. If I don't. Okay, I don't get a double. Goodbye, Bolt. Holy moly, that's so much Dorilla. What? Okay, so I could definitely lose this now. If they have Zama in the back, I can still win. If they have... What's, like, in the back where I just cannot win? What could I have done differently here? Is there even a way I could have played around that? Like, turn 1, T-Bolt, kill Torn, give him a free switch, I go for Spore. Like, they're definitely goggles on the giraffe, right? Like, I think Double Protect was my best option here. Maybe it's, like, sack Bolt... Bring in Kyogre, maybe, for Bolt here? Can I win this? I think I can win this. Well, oh, but they're gonna Helping Hand Body Press me. Not actually, like, kill me. Or they should do that, at least. Oh my god, yeah, we're gonna get farmed by this Zama. Oh my god, it's gonna obliterate us. Rest in peace, Kyogre. You tried. Dude, Terra Water Spout is so strong. I really thought Amoonguss could live that. I'm actually very curious. I want to check if that's even livable. Because I would assume they're timid because they need like some speed tier like advantage, right? Terra Water, timid, specs. Terra Water. Let's check Amoonguss. We're like really invested. Okay. Water Spout, Terra, Helping Hand. Holy moly. It's like almost a guaranteed one shot. It has a 93% chance to knock us out. If they're timid, if they're modest, we got obliterated by that. What? Oh my god. Yo, that is crazy. Also, that really sucks we didn't get the win. Well, guys, your goat is washed, unfortunately, bro. We're stuck in Great Ball 9. It's cooked. That was crazy, though. Jeez. Terra Water Spout, so strong. Okay, so we're against another Kyogre team. Okay, what's been going wrong in the previous matches? Like, I don't think I've been playing particularly badly, but there's always been a couple things that have knocked on my way, and I'm assuming there's, like, some play pattern I'm taking that's, like, losing me the games. I think here I have to lead Kyogre and Amoonguss. So I can Spore immediately into Kyogre. Cali Ice lead, I can Terra Water if I need to. I can take Rillaboom here, but it can struggle into the opposing Cali Ice. If they're Leech Seed Cali Ice, this is a big problem. If I don't have Incin, I think I'm gonna do this. Because if I don't take Incin and they take Leech Seed Cali Ice, I cannot win with my own Cali Ice. Yeah, I really wish this Cali Ice had Leech Seed. I feel like that'd be really nice. I also feel like on Kyogre teams, it's really hard not to have Terra Water. Because when you're against other Kyogres, they can just blow you up. But you do have Double Grass on this team. Oh, okay, hold on. This is actually pretty nice for us. Let's see. Water Spout, Terra Water Spore. How is that for an option? Is this acceptable? Protect Water Spout? Protect Terra Water Spout. Water Spout Switch. I actually like Water Spout Switch the most. Because if they're not Clam, they take a bunch. If they're AV Terra Grass, you cover for Seed Bomb. And if they're Scarf Lando and AV Terra Grass, we feel very sorry for ourselves. Actually, if they're Clear Amulet, Terra Grass, Seed Bomb, with Scarf, Lando, and Sanseer, then we feel bad about ourselves. Anything else is perfectly fine. Okay, are you Clam? I'm assuming yes. Okay, nope. Okay, it is Leech Seed. Probably. Okay, you're Scarf. You're not Scarf. You just thought you were going to move first, I guess. Okay, so that's a great KO to start. And we got an Intimidate. Okay, so that's like the best outcome of that turn. Literally the best possible outcome. I guess no one really expects Scarf Kyogre on this team for what it's worth. Okay. Water Spout again. Parting Shot here or Will-O-Wisp. What do you have in the back? Your own Kyogre. I'm Parting Shotting. Or I could knock it. Oh, knock is kind of sick. Do I knock? Or do I Parting Shot? Or do I Wisp? I think I Parting Shot, actually. Parting Shot's the most neutral. Yes, because that covers for Kyogre coming in. I could have knocked Kyogre as well in entry, but I think Parting Shot's a little bit better. Because you cut down on the damage just a little bit more. Is that AV Ogre? That might be AV Ogre. Okay, I want to bring in Amoonguss here, because I get Spore Pressure. Right? I could even Side Puff myself. Water Spout Side Puff. That's actually a pretty good play, I think. Because I got a Parting Shot down on them anyways. Okay, Water Spout, Side Puff to heal myself up so I can go for stronger spouts again. It's really nice when you just get to spam spout a bunch of times. I appreciate that my opponent's letting me do it. They're not even playing bad, to be honest. It's just like I'm getting a lot of free mileage out of this thing. They are Terra Grassing, so good thing we side buffed. If they don't Tailwind and they Thunder regular, we knock out the Whimsicott. If they Thunder Tailwind, we still are fine because we're side puffing. They are Thunder. Okay. Okay, well now that they Terra Grass, they're just super weak to our Kalias. So that's also good. Okay. Water Spout again to knock out Cot. Go for Spore doesn't make sense. Side Puff makes the most sense, I think. If they have Fake Tears, they can potentially cheese a good turn. But Fake Tear is very specific. So. Cause like honestly, like I'm gonna leave it here because we're just stalling out Tailwind turns. There's only like 2 turns left. I'm gonna puff into you because another ogre's trapped in rain. Okay, that's fine. That's why I puffed you. Okay. Okay. That's a little like less good, but it's still fine. We popped the Cot, so that's fine. Whatever. Also, I think it could have lived anyways. I mean, now we're kind of chilling. Switch to Instant Side Puff offhand seems strong. Well, switch to Instant for Amoonguss. Let both die. Bring in Kali Ice, win the game. Probably is a bit better, to be honest. That's if they even Water Spout. Switch to Instant. Because our own Kali Ice just kind of runs the game. I guess if they have Leech Seed Kali Ice, we could theoretically lose. Is the thing. But we're just gonna like play around that. Because one Intimidate, maybe sacking Instant isn't the best here. I could have protected and then brought in Kali Ice, then switch to Instant and Lance. I guess it has the same outcome though. It kind of has the same results. And one lets me capitalize more if I get the incident for free, I guess. So. Oh wow, it actually ate that really well. That's a very especially defensive instant. I guess it's also probably AV Kyogre. Okay, they Leech Seeded. Yeah, so this is what I was worried about. I'm going to switch Instant out here because I need to keep it alive. Otherwise, like, this thing can actually wall me out. So Kali Ice comes in, I Lance, and I switch to Amoonguss to reset. If they go for Origin Pulse and Lance, that's worst case because then my Amoonguss could potentially die. But I don't think I have a choice. I think this is just correct. Because the longer, if I leave Instant in here and it gets sniped and Leech Seed goes on my Kali Ice, I could definitely lose this exchange. So I need to preserve my mana advantage here, for sure. Okay. I'm assuming with a -1 we live. Okay, they Leech Seeded. We're chilling. Switch back to Instant. Go for... Actually, maybe since we're +1, we actually just cycle back to Instant on Amoonguss and just Lance, right? I guess it could get a little awkward. Well, we switch back in Instant and we go for Wisp or Knockoff, maybe? Because we're doing too much anyways. Leech Seed. We could switch back and Side Puff. Honestly, switch back Side Puff probably is better. Because if we greed to keep the boost, we could just lose. I guess, like, we're risking a double crit, though. If we, I mean, regardless of if they crit... Actually, if they crit us or not, I think we just lose if we get crit anyways. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm going to Spore, because then we are free to knock off and go for a Side Puff, and then Parting Shot and switch. Okay. Okay, now we knock off and we Side Puff. Okay. Switch back to Callie's Parting Shot, I think, is our best play offhand. Yeah. I don't want to Terra the Amoonguss, because if I get leech seeded on Amoonguss, I'll feel really bad. I guess maybe I didn't need to chance it, though. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we made the optimal play anyway, so we should be fine. But yeah, I didn't want to chance getting leech seeded on Amoonguss, because if they leech seed cycle every single... I guess they can still never really win that, I guess, if we Spore them, for what it's worth. So maybe Terra Water was better to avoid risk of crit. No, actually, no, that guarantees loses, because if Instinct gets crit on the switch in, and I Terra my Amoonguss, then I can get leech seeded, and I just lose, I'm pretty sure, because they double leech me. Okay. This is a weird team. If I lead Kyogre, if they lead Miraidon Bundle, I think it's just like automatically really bad. If I lead Amoonguss and Calyrex is probably my most neutral. Instant in the back is reasonable. I kind of actually want to drop Kyogre here. They have Archaludon, which is not good. They have a Bundle. They have an Ogerpon. Yeah, they have so many mons, actually, that could, like, ruin it. But I have to be really careful, because I can't beat their instant if I don't, like, high horsepower it. So, I need to be super careful about when I'm using it. Like, what I'm letting take damage and stuff. I don't hate the lead. I'm not thrilled about the lead. I'm very neutral to it, actually. I want to double switch. Double switch here gives me the most flexibility regardless of what they do. Even if they bring in Miraidon, I can just fake it out and recycle. And I don't want to risk getting Safety Goggles Will-O-Wisp burned. So I can scout for it right now if they have it. Also, if they go for Freeze Dry and Blitz into my Amoonguss, I also cover for that too. Interesting. Okay, so our play is actually a little bit better because we did this. They know we're clam. I think they're gonna Wisp, honestly. Okay. So that's a really good turn one. Fake out and Parting Shot into this would be neutral. Knock off into this and Wood Hammer into this is very aggressive, but it covers for an obvious Volt Switch. I'm gonna do it actually. Yeah. Or an obvious switch out. That's not as good as I wanted it to be, actually. Okay, maybe I should have U-turned. Well, actually, it's like fine still, but it's not great. It actually depends on whether they're stamina or not. If they're stamina, this is really bad. But still winnable. Okay, crit. Oh, it's stamina. So it's AV Arch. I'm assuming that's their Kyogre answer. We're gonna switch to Moongus. If they make the heads up play to Draco us, there's not much we can do about that. But we can't allow Incin to go down as it stands. If we lose Incin here, I think we just lose the game on the spot. We need to get Trick Room up. That's like our ideal situation here. Okay, that's good. So they played it ultra safe. They did get a crit on us, so if they Draco'd the slot as well or pressed it, it's gonna bring us pretty low. Draco might kill us, but I think they probably pressed it, if anything. Okay, you turn back out. This is really awkward. I regret not taking Kyogre. Don't be like me, take Kyogre. Because if we get the knockoff on the Arch here, we just get a free water spout in here. Okay. Back to Caliace. If we can bait them to Terra, Clear Smog is super good here. The issue is just getting to that board state. Okay, so they press. Okay. Well, actually, we are getting substantial chip on the Arch, so it's not like the worst case scenario yet. I don't really want to bring in Rilla. I don't want them to heal. I kind of want to do that and just go for a Protect. I need a Terra Bug here. I need a Terra Bug my instant. That's the best Mon to Terra here. As long as they don't, like, click Body Press into us. Okay, that was like as good as it could have been. Terra Bug, fake out you, go for high horsepower into you. We need damage immediately. That is important. If we resist the body press here and get like big damage into the Incin, it's like a big step towards like getting in a good position. Okay. Oh, their Clover Cloak. Oh no. Okay, that's like kind of bad. Actually, that's really bad. Oh, okay. Hold on. Less bad. If we double switch here, because we have a boost, right? So if we switch to Rilla, we leave ourselves like they're just gonna drift and double target our Caliace, and they know that we can't Terra now. We can Parting Shot and Hard Switch to call that they're going to fixate on the Caliace this turn. We could also just switch to Rilla here and Protect. That's pretty obvious as well. I almost think I want a Parting Shot switch to Rilla. The only way they kill us is if they double our Incin. But if they double our Incin, we lose. So I think we actually do this. And we do this. Even if they Draco Press into Arilla, we're still in a very playable position because we could Rage Powder Lance. And the good thing is we got rid of the instant. That was a big obstacle to us winning the game. But we need our instant alive to win. Okay. I think they doubled the Kali Ice maybe, or they pressed the instant slot, or like attacked it. Yeah, it's fine. I think you fake out here into. Actually, what do we do here? I think it's actually Woodhammer into this, and switch to instant offhand. Maybe switch to Mungus. I feel like I need a Mungus alive is the issue. What if we just Lance and fake out here? Do we lose? If they attack us? I think Kali Ice can live. Probably. This is so unbelievably risky. Uh-oh. Okay. That's fine. Fair Fairy. Are they Volt Switching? Wait, why would they... Oh, because fake out Lance. I understand. So they're trying to cover for fake out into Specs Mariah into Lance. But I still don't understand that, actually. Lift? Nice. Okay. Okay, that's, like, good. At least. It's not over. It's still kind of weird. Trick Room also could have been good here because we knew Bundle was in the back, but I kind of value breaking the Bundle stash here because it opens up a lot of potential scary plays for the opponent to worry about. And we can solo the Arch with Instant Mungus because if we burn it. I think we do switch though. Switch, protect. Because we cover for Encore. If they Encore here, that means they don't have a water move, which means that we can just click fake out Lance. Or fake out Switch. Okay, they do have Encore. I kind of value getting Will-O-Wisp into this Archaludon, actually, to be honest with you. We have to keep Callius alive. I think if we lose Callius, we lose the game. But maybe this is also a little bit silly. It depends. Like, it's not the worst play ever, but if we get doubled by press and freeze dry, we can lose. Okay, they encored again. Okay, that's what I thought they were gonna do. And now that's really good. We're less worried about the Arch now. This is a very tough board state to navigate, to be honest. I'm really tempted to go for greedy Woodhammer here. I think we can live and just end the game on the spot. I'm gonna go for it. I think we end the game on the spot if we get it. Yeah, they didn't even go for freeze dry either. Nice. Okay, yeah, we just win now, I'm pretty sure. Because we parting shot out, we get fake out into Mirai here, and then we get Lance. Not even Lance. I actually think we bring in Amoonguss and just clear spawn to Mirai to kill it. I'm gonna double check to see how much health it has, because regardless, our best play here is to bring in. Actually, what is our best play here? What is our best mon to bring in? Because Kalias could still die, right? Protect, fake out, switch to Amoonguss, knock. No, that loses. I think we bring in our Amoonguss here, actually, to be honest. And then we bring in our, yeah, do we bring in our Kalias here? I think we bring in Incin and go for Smog. Like, fake out Smog. Let me check this. Oh, no, they're full health. Yeah, so, I mean, regardless, we need to stall them out, right? So, if we do this, we fake out switch to Kali Ice here on this turn. What are they going to do next turn? Like, I don't hate that I brought this in. I mean, like, if I brought in Kali Ice here and I Rage Powder and Lance, and then fake out Lance, but I probably die. It's definitely not over yet. We can still lose this for sure. I can't fake out parting. Okay, so the line I need to go for is I need to somehow get in Kali Ice safely and get a puff onto it. Fake out clear smog does not allow me to do that. But I need to chip it anyways. If I don't chip this thing, I'm gonna lose. Okay. Oh, that actually did a lot. Oh, okay, I crit. Rage Powder, Parting Shot, Arch, so Arch can't kill me with Flash Cannon is what I need to do. Rage Powder, Parting Shot into Archaludon. If they Gleam me, I probably live to double up anyways. Okay, they're gonna Gleam. Oh, it's gonna be so close, actually. Okay. They T-bolted. Okay. So they're locked in the Gleam now. Oh, these margins are so close. I actually really don't know what to do here. I think it's go for the fake out Lance at the end. Like, let the Amoonguss go down here. And then if we live the Flash Cannon, we just win the game on the spot. Because they're literally like -2. I don't think we have a better play than to do this. What's the worst case scenario? Oh my god, the worst case scenario is that they oh man, we can't let Kalias go down, right? Yeah. We need Amoonguss to die here. We need it to die so badly. We can still win on a double protect anyways, if we don't get the turn we want. Oh boy. Okay. Ideally go down, I don't think we will. Yeah, I knew it. Because we're spit F Amoonguss. Oh. I don't think that knocks us out anyways. Oh no. I think it has. Unfortunately, I think it has to be get a double protect. Maybe if we trick him on that earlier turn, it would have been better, to be honest. Okay, we got a double. It's not even guaranteeing us to win, but it's gonna be close. Oh, we just have to hope. We just have to hope that we live. Oh man, that's gonna be so close. It's fake out here. Does Trick Room guarantee better? I think it does. It doesn't really matter actually. Lance is just gonna win anyways. Oh my god, it's so close. Oh my god, Kalias is the GOAT. Oh wow. That was actually ridiculously close. I mean, I played the best, like, no, maybe I didn't play the best. I think maybe I could have, Trick Room that turn. I mentioned it already. Also, taking Kyogre here might have been better. Because that one turn where I was like, oh, I knocked off the AV, I just get in, click Terra Water Spout. Would have been really nice. But, who's going to complain about winning a game, right? That was close, though. Interesting. That was an interesting visual bug to pop up to 0 until battle ends. Okay. So I know this is actually usually run when I end the videos, but I'd like to at least go up a rank. So let's check if we've done that. We have not. So we're going to play one more. Because I'm very confident we could get this up a rank. Our games have been long today, and on top of that, that one game that didn't get counted is like kind of annoying. But also not the hottest start to the season either. I will not lie. I will not sit here and say 3-2 is my proudest start. I hope you all don't mind, by the way, that I'm featuring like the climb up from rank 9 to Master Ball, but it's like still content, right? Like it's start of season. Like you guys, I'm pretty transparent, I think, about the battles I play, so it's fine. They only have one restricted, so that's hopefully a good sign for us. Offhand, I really just want to lead like Incin into this. That's like my starting thoughts. Honestly, like even though they have a Ninetales, I kind of just want to lead Ogre and Water Spout them immediately, because I don't think they're gonna lead Ninetales. And if they do, and they get up like Auroraville, I think we can still win. I think Ogre just exerts so much early game pressure, it's like worth going for probably. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, well I'm glad I led Kyogre. Because I'm faking out this Pheasantipity and I'm clicking Terra Water Spout. There's nothing they're going to do about it. Unless they're Covert Cloak Pheasantipity, they switch in Ninetales, take away the weather, and get a Tailwind up. Or Icy Wind double poison. I'm really just tempting fate here every time I say something, huh? Well, they're leaving it in. So this is hopefully a good sign. Because Spout here is just pretty strong. Yeah. Okay, so we figured out. If this knocks out Pheasantipity, I think we just went on the spot. Which, like, I'd be kind of shocked if it survives, but Pheasantipity is, like... There's actually a funny story, actually, because Pheasantipity reminds me of this. So, I was at Peoria Regionals, and I play versus a Pheasantipity, and I'm, like, joking around with my buddies. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's Pheasantipity, bro. Like, I'm chilling. It's so easy, right? And I get, like, farmed by this Pheasantipity, because it just, like, Icy Wind, like, poisons every single time, like, whatever, right? And, like, I probably just didn't have the best team anyways. And we were joking around after we were like, oh, it's Agent Pheasant Shitty or whatever, every time we see the Mon now. But, yeah, literally, it's just, like... such an L. I remember that one really stung. After I lost it, I was like, damn it. How'd I lose? Okay, well, if it's indeed in the back, I don't really care about switching in Rilla. I don't want to get Surging Strikes yet. I could just double attack too. No, I want to preserve this if Lunala is in the back, so I'm gonna just do this. If they're Scarf, they have to be Jolly. So, let's do this. Okay, well, that's fine. See, I feel like this game is like how I like all my games to go, where I just Terra Water Spout and just kill everything, right? Or knock stuff out, I should say. Knock out everything. Oh, wow. Urshifu just went down to that too, huh? Oh, okay, we crit it. I was like, okay. Please, 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 count the match. Please count the match. Game, please count the match. I beg you. Actually, there might have been an extra match I should have won that I didn't get because of a disconnect. Now that I think about it. Bro. All right. Ultra Ball. Oh, we're so close to Master Ball. All right, guys. You guys are going to get the mega video today because I low-key just kind of want to get to Master Ball in this video and just also to like do this team some justice, you know, because it's not even like a bad team. Like how bad could like Scarf Kyogre plus Kali Ice be, right? Surely we just keep on gambling. And eventually we'll win. Okay, this is a Master Ball guy, so gotta take this seriously. Amoonguss, Kyogre, switch to Rilla so you can Spore. That could be okay. I also don't mind this. Switch to Rilla and Kali Ice. But then we have nothing to break through Zama because we're not Leech Seed. We're not Leech Seed. No. If I lead this, it's not super great. If I take Kyogre only, that's really crazy. I don't think I can afford to do that. I'm going to do Kyogre, Rilla. No. Oh, this is going to be really awkward regardless. I actually am really contemplating dropping Rillaboom here. Because it's so bad in the Volcar and it's so bad into itself. I think I'm actually going to do that. I actually think I'm just going to play aggressive here. Because I think genuinely, if I take Rillaboom, something on that team is going to end up walling me out later in the game. Okay, that's a really good lead for us to see. I would really prefer to see this lead over like anything else. I think it's switched to Amoonguss offhand and just Will-O-Wisp in the Rillaboom. Or Will-O-Wisp in a POW, actually. That's probably what I do. Or Parting Shot POW. Switch. Parting Shot to you. Or you. Which one did I Parting Shot? I think you. Okay. Okay. We take that. Protect Parting Rilla now offhand seems good because we're baiting out the Crash. Yeah, I like Protect. Oh, right. Okay, switch. Wisp or Parting. This is risky regardless. But they know we can protect, so... I think it's Ice Grass they throw into the slot, if anything. To cover for Terra Water. It actually covers for almost any type here, really. Yeah. They might even just U-turn into Miraidon. Yeah. Okay, Zamazenta comes out. How do I feel about this? I think I bring out Kyogre. Actually, that's a super risky mon to bring out here. And I could go for a Spore here, which would be really nice if I bring out Amoonguss. Which forces them to bring in Miraidon. So if I Lance and I Spore, it covers for basically anything they can do. Well, no, it doesn't cover for anything, I should say. Trick Room Rage Powder is okay, but then my Ogre's out of position. can high horsepower and go for a puff. Terra Fairy. Actually, am I going to commit Terra anywhere else? I could commit it on Instant. I'm going to hard read Miraidon coming in here. Uh-oh. Okay, they missed. Let's chill. Okay, we got a little build there. We definitely got a little build. I will not lie. Okay, that's good damage. Callie's back at full. Absolutely chill with that. Okay, now we high horsepower. Again. And Spore. We have to, actually. We have to do this. Because it covers... This forces them to make... Like, if they make the same play again... It's a little awkward, maybe. But... Stellar? What are you doing? Uh-oh. This could be scary. Actually, no, this is fine, because if they let Zama get spored, we just win. Because we just water stop. Okay, just win is a little extra here. I would say we're in a better position than we would have been otherwise. Okay, so Spore does go into Zama. So we're actually pressuring a pretty strong spout here. So, and we have Incin. And Zama's asleep, so they can't wide guard. Okay. I would say we're in a... like, in decent to goodish position. Offhand. Terra Water Spout. Switch to Rilla is really obvious for them. So I'm going to Pollen Puff into this, I think. That's fine. If this knocks out, what is the, like, result of that? It's going to be close regardless, I think. They're not really wanting to reveal their Backmon, so I'm very curious what it is. Okay, well. That's annoying. Well, we can't afford to risk our Kyogre here, unfortunately. Or fortunately for our opponent, I guess. Oh, wait. Do I just bank on it? But if I get Water Spout and I lose, I'm just going to be pissed. Also, that's like a really dumb risk to take. Never mind, ignore me. If you have Miraidon in the back, and I do this, I probably just lose. But the way you're playing makes me think that you don't have it. But you could also be playing that way to make me think that you don't have it. And I think this is still my best play regardless. So I'm going to do it. Thank God. Okay, very neutral. That's fine. We Rage Powder here and we hard switch back to Ogre. Because we can't afford to let ourselves get hit by the body press. Okay. Now it got really awkward. I kind of wanted him to wake up. Okay, U-turn comes out. If you have Volk, I'm so okay with this position. I'm actually more than okay with this position. If you have Miraidon, I'm not very happy. Oh, he has Miraidon. Rage Powder, Ice Beam. Does that work? Could also just Water Spout here. kind of want to just water spout here. But last time I just water spouted in a situation where I shouldn't. Like, I just lost. Okay, do you wide guard? Oh, I could have water spouted. Oh, maybe I should have water spouted. There's Scarf on the Mirai, by the way. Okay. Oh, water spout would have been so good here. I'm gonna get recovery at least. Yeah, I need Kyogre alive. I also need Amoonguss alive. They bring out Pal. Okay. How do I feel about this? I don't know. Switch. If they would hammer me here, I just lose. For sure. But I'm gonna just assume they don't do that. Because the thing is, if they would hammer us, we lose anyways. Because they actually, like, like, we're playing, like, the CTS mindset. Like, oh, we might have Protect on Amoonguss, so they think we're going to switch to Incin. Okay, they glide. Okay, we live. Okay, alright, we have a chance now. It's winnable. It's not amazing, but it's winnable. Well, they have to pick what they lock into versus our Amoonguss. If they lock in a Drift, then we can parting them, and then it gives a chain reaction where we can win. We beat the Rilla every time, is the thing. Okay, so we need them to... We want them to lock Draco, ideally, right? So it's switch back to Amoonguss to force them to lock Draco. Fake out into the Miraidon. Stop it from moving. Yep. If they go for a Wood Hammer into our Kyogre, we don't care. Then we Rage Powder, Parting Shot back into Miraidon. Bring back in Kyogre. Go for Fake Out and Hydro Pump into Miraidon? Yeah, I think it's Hydro Pump into Miraidon. Word Pulse has slightly more accuracy, so maybe it's worth doing that. Okay, they actually go for a Wood Hammer into Incin. Which I'm actually... That's... worse for us. Worse for us, because we want Rocky Helmet Chip, technically. Parting Shot here. Really? Okay, they didn't believe in themselves. Why would you do that? Do you have no faith that you're gonna win? I guess not. Bruh. Okay, super mega long episode. We decided we're doing another. I'm going to play one more. I'm determined to get us to Master Ball today. Even though we're gambling a little bit again. Okay, let's see. I definitely want to take Raging Bolt here. I think. Hopefully this isn't one of those other ogres where they just tear a water spout onto us. That was not good. I kind of want to do this, so I pressure Spore immediately. Back to the issue where I want to take Incin because of the Zama, but I don't want to take it into the ogre. And this makes me want to drop Kali Ice. But I can't do that. Obviously. Okay, if we do this, and we do this, it gives us a flex lead into everything, except for Ogre Whims, which can blow us up. If we do this and this, we get a lot of pressure turn 1. And we have a flex back. I think that's our best play. Because turn 1, if they lead Ogre and they lead Cot, we can turn 1 Protect and click Origin Pulse. Or we could even just Lance. Honestly, I might even just Lance in front of that. And just get a double KO. Or like, not go for a double KO, but... Okay, this is fine. We need the Protector Kyogre here. I'm gonna Terra Fairy, and I'm just gonna high horsepower to get damage on the instant immediately. We need to play aggressive here. Terra Fairy, high horsepower, switch out immediately into you. Or do I want Terra Bug on my instant? Maybe I don't need to do that immediately. High horsepower, switch. I like switch that. Okay. Good damage. Okay, that could be problematic. I'm not the most thrilled to see that, I will be honest. We have Clear Smog, but we need to force it to Terra at some point. They don't have Wide Guard though, from like that definitely tells me you don't have Wide Guard. Protect. I really want to make the call to just Clear Smog him on this turn, because he's gonna try and block Spore. If he has Terra Water or Terra Grass. If I get this, I'm a legend, by the way. If I don't get this, it's a little awkward. Oh my god. Please be Zama, please be Zama, please be Zama, please be Zama. Yes! Oh my god, we farmed this guy. Well, hold on, I don't want to say we farmed him. But we're in a good position now. Oh my god, that was huge. That was a fire play by yours truly. Oh my god. Yo, he actually probably thinks we just turned on cheats. That's actually hilarious. Okay. That's good, but we need to convert off of that. We can Lance here and Spore. I like that play the most. Okay. What do you do here? Okay, Kyogre comes out. But does this matter? If you Wisp me, it's bad. But if you don't Wisp me, it's good. They knock off. Okay, well, this lets us get Spore on Ogre. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, that Clear Smog play, beautiful play. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. That's a epic play. The superhero play. Or what's it called? Main character play or some shit like that. Sorry, I'm gassing myself. It's late, guys. It's late. I'm trying to keep myself motivated. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Raging Bolt coming in actually is like really good. I don't know why he did that actually. Because we just can Lance and Puff, I feel like. Maybe he's trying to bait us into Lancing so he can protect, stall out a turn of sleep. But I feel like Lance and just Side Puff is so safe for us. It's very hard for us to get punished here. Because either we get back to full and then we can just Lance Rage Powder next turn, or... Yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay, they're just going for a kill. That does not kill. Okay, nice. That's so good for us. It's not like it's actually maybe on the realm of unlosable now. I mean, I just Lance, right? And Puff. I could also just switch. Because Scarf Ogre in the back cleans up. I'm just gonna do this in case he wide guards. Okay, yeah. I still made the right play. Okay, that's fine. Okay, rain's gonna expire now, which is fine. Glacial Lance. Clear Smog again. Or, nah, just high horsepower. High horsepower, Clear Smog. Yep. Oh my god, they 3-turn sleeped on the thing. Goodbye. I think I had to force them to show wide guard anyways, to be honest, because if I didn't, and they... I guess if they Origin Pulse, that could have been awkward. No, I think it would have been fine, but it definitely could have been awkward. Because then we get an instant, we fake out and Trick Room, right? But, yeah. Lance, Clear Smog. High horsepower definitely helped us in this set. So... Okay. The question is, did we get to Master Ball? On our quest for Master Ball, did we achieve our goal? Yay! We're in Master Ball! Okay. Cool. That's good for me. Pretty sick. Alright, well, shoutouts to Ernesto again. Thank you for the team. Your Twitter will be linked in the description. We ended up taking it to Master Ball, which is pretty cool. We had some 2 rough losses, and like some games that were a little dicey, but overall the concept obviously of like Scarf Ogre plus like Lance, right? It's good. It's just with wide guard being everywhere and then not having Leech Seed into Zama, it's like Zama can definitely be difficult sometimes. But having high horsepower to also target around can be good sometimes. Like Grass Zama definitely seems like it'd be a challenging meta development for this team. So take that as you will if you're wanting to look at something like playing like this. But you did see we kind of got saucy with the, Clear Smog into the Grass Zama. So there's some cool stuff you can do there. Thank you guys for tuning in. Catch you guys soon. See you in the next video. Peace.